have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now,
it's the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. You take a look at the Warriors, the top seed coming into this final series, but they've had their hands full.
They really have. I mean, trailing coming into this game, too. It's critical they even the score tonight to make it a best-of-3 series.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Camby in at the 5.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Lillard. Pulls it, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Folks, his name is Damian Lillard, and he's one of the best pull-up shooters in the league.
Here's Hardaway, and Camby pulls it down.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Duncan. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Wilkins. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Jordan.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Charlotte's head coach. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Hardaway over Lillard. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Jordan.
You can't allow Hardaway to get these kinds of looks. He's very consistent inside.
Lillard against Hardaway. Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. Can't hit from in close. Over to the left wing. And here's Jordan. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wilkins. 4 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Hits a 3-pointer.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Here's Duncan. Now Lillard. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Charlotte. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Pass to Camby. Here's Duncan. High arcing shot, and he takes it up and lays it in.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
To the middle. Here's Wilkins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Lillard passes to Moncrief. Tipped away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Hardaway, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Here's Jordan, and a nice finish on the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 9. Here's Irving. Pass to Duncan. Over Porzingis. They shoot again. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got 6 points.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
And there's Jordan on the assist from Hardaway.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Lillard outside. To the inside. Duncan. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Wilkins. Cunningham against Jordan. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
And Charlotte making a change here. Ball's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Grant's checked in. Warriors trail by 9. Cunningham passes to Irving. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Jordan. Give him 8. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Cunningham drives in. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Hornets leading by 9. Pass to Wilkins. And here's Jordan. The kick out to Ball. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Warriors trail by 9. Down low. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 10 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Grant against Hardaway. Grant the pass to Chandler. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Lillard's got his second bucket on the night.
Lillard can make it from that spot, and he can make it from much farther out, too. Wow.
Here's Hardaway, who is stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. He's got 7. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Levine, and he gets that one.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding a shot.
Pass to Chandler. Throws it up high, and Irving powers it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Hardaway with it, picked up by Grant. Levine feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And here's Grant from the arc, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Warriors trail by 3. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Lillard puts up a deep 3, and they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Levine for 3, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Charlotte on top. They lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Zach LaVine, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Grant's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 3. Oh, got a piece of it. Grant with a steal. Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Pass to Grant. And here's Lillard. Five on the clock. Outside for Grant. Fires it from 18. Oh, and Levine with a block.
I mean, great anticipation by Levine, managing to get his hands on the ball.
So both teams making some changes here. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Hardaway. Cunningham with some nice D. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
First team foul.
Charlotte on D. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Man, I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit, and he drives inside anyway.
He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Moncrief. Shoots over Levine. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 9.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And Ball gets it to go.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Grant, the pass to Moncrief. There's the block. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first one falls.
You know, what makes Moncrief so great, beyond the athleticism, consistency, smarts, toughness, two-way playability, is his amazing strength for a guard.
Collins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Lillard against Ball. Outside Hardaway. And stolen by Cunningham. He goes up. And Cade glides in for the transition finish.
And took it all the way. Speedy play by Cunningham.
Ball against Lillard. Here's Levine. able to get that one. The Warriors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Lillard, and Ball gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Fires the 3. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Inside, here's Moncrief. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
You know, even though he's about 6'4", Moncrief is comfortable looking to do work inside. He's not afraid of anybody in there.
Here's Levine. Hardaway against Lillard. And the layup is good off the glass. Hardaway's got 6.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Here's Moncrief. He's covered by Levine. Moncrief, the pass to Lillard. Goes up on the wing. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Levine. It's blocked.
Good instincts and long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Charlotte. Jordan comes in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Hardaway. Jordan. And a miss there off the inbound. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Irving, no good. Charlotte trailing. Here's Jordan. And he lays it up and in. 12 points for him.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Moncrief, covered by Jordan. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Jordan, the pass to Ball. Here's Wilkins. The rebound by Duncan. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Jordan. It's deflected. Here's Moncrief. 5 points in the game. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Warriors.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
3 on the clock. Wilkins can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hardaway comes in for Ball.
Substitution on the court.
1:43 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Camby. Irving looking around. Porzingis grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Lillard pulls down the board. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. For Hardaway, it's wide right, hits off the rim. Charlotte is shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. Rodman, the pass to Jordan. Here's Wilkins. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Pass to Wilkins. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Irving. Lillard converting inside.
Not so unusual to see Lillard scoring in bunches like this, but he's on fire here.
Outside Hardaway. 19 seconds left in the first half. Blocked! And they'll keep possession. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Some great postseason. This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
Looking at the series break. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
The Warriors lead by 4. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Damian Lillard, and it's Duncan in at the 4-man spot. For 3, here's Lillard. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Inside Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. No good on the second free throw. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Wilkins. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Duncan. Out to the wing. Here's Moncrief. Covered by Jordan. 6 to shoot. Here's Duncan. Over Porzingis. With 1 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 8.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
The Warriors lead by 3. Lillard passes to Moncrief. Pass to Camby. The putback. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Wilkins can't hit.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Moncrief. Outside for Irving. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 9.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Hornets trail by 6. Rejected.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
To the left wing.
Charlotte's foul. Penny Hardaway.
And Charlotte making a change here.
Second team foul. And for your Hornets, number 91, Dennis Rodman.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hardaway. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
Hardaway hits them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lillard deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice court awareness and feel on the floor there from Duncan. Set the screen and then found space to execute the roll.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but 1 more and they'll be over the limit.
Claxton, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Nicholas Claxton.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Camby. All sorts of time. Gets a hand on it. It's good. On the putback. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Lillard outside. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Duncan. Here's Camby. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Man. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They lead by 4, and Irving gets it to go.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Kate Cunningham's checked in for the Warriors. The Hornets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Jordan. And Camby pulls it down. Camby's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. They get it back.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Jordan. And Camby pulls it down. Camby's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For 3, here's Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Jordan. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Gotta like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
For three. Here's Duncan. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
For three, here's Lillard. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now. With the floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Damian Lillard picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Damian Lillard.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And the finish by Irving.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Hardaway's shot is good.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Hardaway against Cunningham. Tries the spin move. Both teams deciding to change it up.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Joe, the pass to Duncan. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Hardaway finds Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Levine. Can't hit that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. The Warriors lead by 10. Tries it from 16. Hardaway grabs the board. And for Charlotte, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Grant against Levine. Pass to Hardaway. Outside for Levine. No good on the triple.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Grant. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Grant's got 5.
Man, that is almost the perfect arc on that mid-range J from Grant. You can see evidence of the work he's put into improving that jump shot of his.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Hardaway, a good look. Cans it with nobody near him. Hardaway's got 12 points here in the second half.
Watching Hardaway take over games, love it. Remarkable score. You can fill it up in bunches in a hurry.
Inside, here's Duncan. Tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the quarter up 10. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Zach LaVine out there with ball. And it's Wilkins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's the floater. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Moncrief. Got a piece of it. Pass to Chandler. Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
That was really a nice look to the open man by Sidney Moncrief. He's got as versatile a skill set as any guard in the league.
On the wing, Levine. Now here's Ball. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Ball. Irving up top. To the middle. Here's Chandler. Pass to Moncrief. Grant outside. The 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Bogut pulls it in. Hornets trail by 13. Here's Ball. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
On the wing, Irving. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. They set a pick. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Over Ball. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Left side, Irving. Hornets with the rebound. Bogut's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wilkins to the inside. Oh, Levine fighting through contact.
Levine just going to work. Talented. Finishing inside.
Cunningham against Ball. There's a screen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Hornets pull it in. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left,
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure... Everyone is focused. And the Warriors making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Wilkins, pass to Jordan. And And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Here's Moncrief. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Down low. Jordan misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Moncrief. The ball's knocked loose. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Duncan. Now the Hornets moving it up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Dominique Wilkins unafraid to put his body on the line, going right into that interior defense and getting himself fouled in the act.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Moncrief.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Second team foul.
Here's Moncrief, covered by Jordan. It's stolen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Another shot. Porzingis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Jordan, the pass to Wilkins. And here's Hardaway, defended by Lillard. Lillard against Hardaway. And the shot goes in. Hardaway's got 14 points here in the second half.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. Hardaway hits them both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Here's Irving, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. To the inside, here's Wilkins, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, with the mad monster house, leaving no doubt. Dominique Wilkins, dynamic at the rim.
To the paint. A minute and a half left in the fourth. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
Here's Jordan. It's tipped. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. that time before dropping. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. He drops the first one, and that brings him with an 8.
Taking 2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. That three's off the mark.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Blocked. And they're able to recover. Got it. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so the Warriors take the win. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.